Assalomu alaykum guys. Bugungi eventimiz bilasizlar, Javohir tomonidan bo'ladi. Reading and writing bo'yicha. Yomg'ir yog'ayotgan bo'lsa ham, uyda uxlamasdan yakshanba kuni vaqtinglarni ajratib kelganingiz uchun rahmat. O'ylayman, sizlarga foydali bugun master-class bo'ladi. O'zingizlarga kerakli ilmni olib ketasizlar.
So, one more time, good morning everyone. Good to see everybody here. Thanks for coming, even though it's raining outside. I didn't want to come myself because it was raining as well, but I prepared, so good to see you here. So today we're going to be looking at two things, okay? We have writing, we have reading, okay? I hope you guys have a pen or a pencil. We will need a pen or a pencil, okay? During the masterclass. First of all, let's start with writing. So in the writing part, it's going to take like half an hour, okay? We're going to look at this and then we'll move on to the reading part. So first of all, let's look at the writing part. So today we're going to be talking about writing, IELTS writing task 2, writing introductions and conclusions quickly. Okay? So that's a problem for many students who work, who study in the field of IELTS. So why? Because of this problem. We got this problem in the exam. So a lot of students, when they start their writing, that's what they do. So first of all, they don't usually spend any time on planning and ideas and explanations, like 0 minutes. They just start writing, okay? So you should be planning, actually, okay, before you write. So we're going to talk about the correct way. This is the wrong way, okay? Then they will have to spend like 7 to 10 minutes on their introductions, okay? That's not good. That's bad, okay? The introduction should usually take 2 to 5 minutes, okay? Nothing more. So 7 to 10 minutes, that's the normal part. And then main body number 1, 15 minutes. Main body number 2, another 15 minutes. And then we got the conclusion, 5 minutes. So if you do the math here, so 15 plus 15, that is 30 minutes. Then we got 35. With another 10 minutes, they're already losing 5 minutes from their task 1, right? So the timing is a problem. So we need to write our introductions and our conclusions faster and quicker, okay? So, all right, so how do we do that? Well, we got a couple of things here to talk about. For example, let's look at this topic. It's a very, very common topic. This was given in the test before. Let's read the topic. So, introduction. The topic says, extreme sports such as skydiving and skiing are very dangerous and should be banned. Do we know what extreme sports are? What extreme sports are? Like, what about diving? What's diving? What's skydiving?
Scuba diving.
Not scuba, but skydiving. Skydiving. Scuba diving, you dive into the sea, right? What is skydiving?
With a parachute?
Exactly. You go up on a plane, you get a parachute, and then you skydive, okay? Then you jump, okay? And then I think everybody knows what skiing is. Right? You just get two things and then you just go, right? Okay. So the question says they are very dangerous and they should be banned. So the question says, so this is the topic. By the way, it's not banned, okay? Don't misread this, don't mispronounce this. It is banned. One N, okay? No banned. It's banned. So, and then we got the question here, to what extent do you agree or disagree with this view? So how do we write this? How do we write this, right? So, let me show you. How many sentences do you think we should be writing in our introductions? 3, 4, 5 sometimes. Some people write big introductions, like huge ones. Okay, yeah. So that way it might take some time. So that's going to be the approach, okay? From now on, I advise you to do this. Write only 2 sentences, okay? 2 sentences only. First of all, paraphrase the topic. Remember the topic? Here is the topic. Extreme sports, skydiving, skiing, such as skydiving and skiing, are very dangerous and should be banned. That's the topic. Then we got the question here. Answer the question in short. Okay? Don't make it long. Okay? Keep it short. I'll explain how you do that. Okay? So how am I going to, bless you, how am I going to answer the question in short? How am I going to answer the question in long format? So to what extent do you agree or disagree with this view? So we got the topic here, we got the questions here. So how do we paraphrase? How do we answer the question? So first of all, let me ask you some questions. How do we paraphrase? When you hear the word paraphrase, how do you paraphrase? Any ideas? Synonyms. Okay. Okay. So synonyms. So let's talk about synonyms. Extreme sports. Do we have any synonyms for extreme sports? Dangerous sports? Risky sports? Spooky sports. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Dangerous sports. Dying sports? No? No. Dead sports? No. What about such as? Like, okay. For example, okay. Nice. What about skydiving? Diving from the sky? Yeah, does it work? Do you think diving from the sky is a good? Nah, it's not a synonym. Yeah. Skiing? No.
Jumping maybe.
Jumping. Skydiving. Jumping from the sky?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. What about skiing unda? Amursoyga borishmi? Skiing, yeah, skiing is usually there, right? Very dangerous. Dangerous? Risky? More. Risky bo'ldimi? Shumi? Risky? Terrible. Spooky. You like the word spooky? Yeah, okay. Dangerous, risky, life-threatening, maybe, right?
Yes, harmful.
Harmful, maybe. We'll see. Should be banned, restricted, reduced, increased, decreased, dropped. No? So what am I trying to show you is, you may come up with many synonyms, but it's not a good idea to change the synonyms only. Okay? Yeah, we'll talk about that. And how would you answer the question? You either agree or you disagree, right? So raise your hand if you say agree. I agree they should be banned. Raise your hand if you say agree. Yeah, they should be banned. No one should do skiing, no one should do skydiving. No, don't say that. What are you going to do? You're going to do this? Not even this. So you are saying you should be banned. They should be banned. Why? They are dangerous. Okay. So people might die. People might die, right? If they are engaged in this. Yeah.
It's up to the person's luck.
Yeah. It's a risky sport. That's why. Thank you. What about the gentleman at the back who said they should be banned? What do you think? Why they should be banned?
It would have a negative impact on people's health.
Yeah. How? What about smoking? Smoking is also bad, but we're not saying smoking should be banned. Some people are saying.
The pressure of would be affect their skin or eyes.
Bones, probably. Yeah, they might break bones if they fall. Okay, thank you. Who raise your hand if you say no? They should not be banned. Disagree. What about others? Partly agree. Sometimes agree, sometimes disagree. Oh, disagree. Can I hear some arguments? Any ideas? Yeah, please. Yeah. Why do you think we should not ban extreme sports?
When we try this skydiving and skiing,
Yeah.
we can get some adrenaline.
Yeah, sure.
And the kind of power, maybe.
Power.
Yeah.
You get power. Okay.
But we should try.
You should try.
Whenever.
Okay. So what they are saying, have you ever done? I'm sure you haven't done skydiving. Have you ever done skiing?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you're planning to.
Yes.
You're late. You should be doing it in winter. Yeah. So, all right. Any other arguments? Any other arguments? Disagree. They should not be banned. Anybody else? No? No one? Any ideas? That's it? Okay. Okay, so we got agree, disagree. Now we're going to write the introduction, right? So how do we write the introduction? So paraphrase the topic, right? This actually should be the correct way of planning the whole time. Let's look at this. So you're actually, in reality, you should be planning your ideas and explanation for 10 minutes. Okay? Spend 10 minutes. Okay? Do the same thing we did together. Okay? Find arguments for both sides. Okay? Argue for both sides for 10 minutes. And then you can move on and write your introduction in less than 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, that's the maximum. Okay, don't move over. Okay, 10 minutes, that now you're already here. You already planned what to do for your main body paragraphs. That's why you will only need 10 minutes and another 10 minutes for your main body paragraphs. And then we got the final 5 minutes for the conclusions. So this may change from one person to another, but my advice is spend, so it's like 5, 10, 10, 5, and like the first 10 minutes for the planning period. Okay? So let's talk about paraphrasing. Look at this. So we remember the topic, right? Extreme sports such as skydiving and skiing should be dangerous. They're very dangerous, should be banned. My first rule is this. The first rule of paraphrasing is not synonyms. Okay? It's very funny, by the way. The first rule of paraphrasing is not paraphrasing, actually. Okay? Let's read this. Do not change everything in the topic. What does it mean? There are some words in the topic that you should not be changing. For example, extreme sports. Don't change extreme sports. Don't say risky sports. Okay? Don't change it. Keep some of the things in the question. Okay? Boshqa savollarga ham qaraymiz hali. So here in this question, do not change extreme sports or skydiving. Don't say jumping from the sky. Okay? Yoki skiing. Keep them. Okay? Some of the words, don't change them. Don't try to paraphrase everything. Okay? So that's the first rule. So, okay, that's clear. Secondly,
It may be also wrong.
yeah, sure. If you, yeah, of course. For example, if you change extreme sports into dangerous sports, that's wrong. Dangerous sports and extreme sports, they are not synonyms. Okay? For example, I can give you an example. Boxing is a dangerous sport, but it's not an extreme sport. Boxing is not an extreme sport. Extreme sport, like it gives you adrenaline, like someone said. Okay? Yeah, like you said. Extreme sports give you adrenaline. Okay? Boxing really doesn't. It's just dangerous. Okay? So that's why don't change some of the words in the question. Then, this is the rule I love. I love this rule. Change the grammatical structure of the sentence. Okay? Grammatical structure. Look at the topic. Extreme sports such as skydiving and skiing should be dangerous and should be banned. What kind of a grammatical structure is this? Should be banned. That's a passive. That's a passive. Change it to active. Okay? So active to passive, passive to active. For example, should be banned. This is passive. What's the active? Government should ban. Because you don't ban, I don't ban extreme sports. Okay? IELTS zone cannot ban extreme sports. The government can. Okay? The government. Is it clear? So this is passive here. You are changing it to active. Okay? So what was the first rule? Let's remember from the beginning. What was the first rule? Don't change some of the words in the question. Extreme sports, skydiving, skiing. Then, what are we doing? Change the grammatic, make it grammatical change. Right? Active to passive, passive to active. Okay? So that's the second rule. I can share if you want to. You can take pictures, yeah. Include me in the picture as well. Okay? Yeah, don't forget. Third one. This is also a good one. This is also a very good one. Change the word formation. You know, noun, adjective, verb. Make these changes. It's better than finding synonyms. For example, we got some of them. So convert nouns into adjectives, verbs, adverbs, etc. So, for example, dangerous here is used as an adjective. So, if you change it to a noun, it's a danger, right? Then we have this phrase that says, put someone in danger, right? So, instead of saying someone, we can say people, right? So, put people in danger. Put people's lives in danger. So, this is the same as saying something is dangerous. So, extreme sports are dangerous. Extreme sports put
someone in danger.
People's lives, right, in danger. So, we're changing the word formation of some of the words. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. There's another one as well. So here it says should be banned. What is this? It's a verb, right?
Banned.
It's a verb. Banned, it's a verb. So if you change it to a noun, ban is a ban, okay? Ban verb, ban noun. Or you can also say a complete ban. Okay? Completely ban something. Okay? So it's a noun here. It's a noun, okay? So a ban. All right, and lastly, you find the synonyms, okay? Last, at the end, okay? Don't start with synonyms, okay? At the end. And correct synonyms, okay? Not any synonyms. Любой синоним ketmeydi, okay? The correct synonyms, okay? Correct, let me tell you something. The quote, what I love this quote. Finding synonyms is easy. Finding correct synonyms is the hardest thing in the world. Okay? Shu joyga ehtiyot bo'lamiz. Synonym topish juda oson. Dangerous sports, risky sports, life-threatening sports deyapsizlar-ku. None of them can replace extreme sports. Okay? All of them are wrong synonyms. Okay? So be careful with that. For example, dangerous, life-threatening, risky, ban, prohibit, outlaw. Kimdir restrict diye? Someone said restrict. Restrict is not correct. Why? Nimaga restrict tushmaydi? Nimaga yozmaganmiz restrict betga?
Restrict is not fully banned.
Nice. What does it mean? Can you explain?
Not for 100% is, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Banned degani, like ban is like something is banned 100%. Okay? It's banned. No one is going to do it again. Restrict, kamaytirish degan. Reduce it. Okay? But people will keep doing it, but it will be reduced. Okay? Kamaytiriladi. Not banned. That's why ban bilan restrict, they are not synonyms. Just like limit ga o'xshab. Limits, restrict, they are synonyms. But ban and restrict, they are not synonyms. Okay? So, yes, aytgandek, such as, including, and like. Okay? Xo'p, mana shularni endi hammasini bitta joyga qo'yamiz endi. Bitta joyga qo'ysak, nima kelib chiqadi? Shu paraphrase version. Okay? So, here is the paraphrased version of the topic. Bitta topic desla boraylik. So the topic says, extreme sports such as skydiving and skiing are very dangerous and should be banned. You can also do this. They should be banned because they are dangerous. Okay? So let me show you. Here. So step 1, paraphrasing the topic. It is argued that governments should start a complete ban on extreme sports. Shu yerda to'xtab turamiz. Qaysi qoidalar qilindi shu joygacha? Did we do the first rule? What was the first rule? Don't change everything. First rule. Don't change everything. Nimalar o'zgarmadi? Extreme sports. What was the second rule? Active, active, passive, passive, active. Mana, government should start a ban. Should be banned. Passive to active. What was the third one? Word formation, right? Banned was a verb. Here, it's a noun. Okay? And lastly, synonyms. Okay? Synonyms, including, such as, including. Skydiving and skiing, we're not changing everything here because they put human life in danger. That's the paraphrased version. So the topic said, extreme sports such as skydiving and skiing are very dangerous and should be banned. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay? That's the easiest, I would say that's the best way of paraphrasing. Okay? So remember these 4 rules. Okay? Don't change everything. Change the grammatical structure. Active, passive, passive, active. Word formations. Noun, adjective, adjective, verb. Whatever. Yada, yada, yada. 4
Synonyms.
correct synonyms. Correct synonyms. Okay? Correct synonyms. So 4 of them. That's the first step. Then we got the second step. Remember this? Answer the question in short. Don't make it long. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this view? So, let's answer the question in short. Personally, I disagree with this view for several reasons. That's enough. Don't give the reasons. Okay? You don't have to mention your reasons one by one. You have main body paragraphs for that. Okay? Past the main body that okay? That's going to be enough. So I agree with this view for several reasons. I disagree with this view for several reasons. That's it. Okay? Bitta shart emas.
Is it enough for only introduction?
That's enough. More than enough. Okay? Okay? That's enough. Of course. I think this is clear. Let's look at some other versions. Boshqa savol turlari ham bor. Misol uchun faqat agree disagree emasda. They outweigh, advantage, discussion essays, right? Stuff like that. Mana short javob berish uslublari har bir savol turiga. For example, do you agree or disagree on hozir aytdik? Personally, I agree with this view for several reasons. Or outweigh deydigan bo'lsa nima deymiz? Do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? I believe the benefits are more significant than the drawbacks. So teskari bo'lsa-chi? Drawbacklari ko'p desangiz-chi. Yeah, you just change. Yeah. I believe the drawbacks are more significant than the benefits. That's it. Okay? Yozish shart emas boshqa narsani. Keep it short. Okay? Next one. Bu savol turimizdan biri, is it a positive or negative development? Ko'p tushadi bu ham bosh og'riq savollardan. I believe it is a negative trend overall. Okay? So savol so'rayapti, is it positive or negative? You're saying, yeah, it's negative. It's negative.
From yesterday's exam.
Really? Yeah. Really? Oh, nice. Okay. Someone, did you take it? Wow. Good. Are you all right? Are you feeling good? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You had the exam yesterday. What are you doing here? Okay, good. Good to see you. Yeah, yesterday. Last one. This is also a very common one. It's also a very, very, very common one. Discussion essays. Discuss both views and give your own opinion. Well, obviously there are two views. Savolda ikkita view bo'ladi. You need to keep them short. While some people say this, I say this. Okay? That's it. So that's how you write your introduction. So the final version of your introduction for the given topic is this. So mavzu is there. Extreme sports such as skydiving and skiing are very dangerous and should be banned. To what extent do you agree or disagree? And we're saying it is argued that government should start a complete ban on extreme sports, including skydiving and skiing, because they put human life in danger. And we answer the question. Personally, I disagree with this view for several reasons. That's it. Okay? That's the final version of your introductions. Is that clear? Yeah? We can do the conclusions as well. So remember the introduction. My introduction is there. Okay? So in your conclusion, just paraphrase that. Okay? Write only one sentence in your conclusion. So in your conclusion, what should your conclusion do? It should rephrase the introduction. Yeah. Rephrase the introduction. So put these two sentences together and rephrase it. Okay? There's nothing to teach here. Then just show you this. So extreme sports mavzusi bo'lsa mana hozirgimizga mana introduction. In conclusion, I believe that we deganda, what does it mean?
Government.
The government. We, like the society. Okay?
Yes.
We should not prohibit extreme sports even if they seem to risk human life. Okay? It's a paraphrased version of the introduction. Okay? Or mavzu boshqacharoq bo'lsa, masalan, what are the advantages and disadvantages of online shopping bo'lsa, hali outweigh bo'lsa, advantage. In conclusion, while there are a number of upsides to online, what is upside? Upside. Benefit. Disadvantage? Downside. Upside, downside. So while there are a number of upsides to online shopping, it is not without its downsides. So there are advantages, there are disadvantages. Easy. Lastly, masalan, video games haqida mavzu bo'lsa, in conclusion, although playing video games can have certain benefits, yoki upsides, the drawbacks, the downsides should not be overlooked. Okay? That's the conclusion. So that's the way of writing a conclusion in short. Okay? Only one sentence, paraphrase the introduction. Okay? Keeping it short. Which are stronger, which are more powerful? Are the advantages more powerful than the disadvantages? That's outweigh. Okay? So that's the writing part. I can share. Okay? So these are some questions for you. You can take a picture of this. Go home, write an introduction on every one of these topics. Okay? Applying the same formula today. Okay? So 5 topics here for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go home, write your introductions on these topics. Okay? Let's do one together. Let's do one together. In some countries, shuni olurdik 5 da, right? Bo'yim yetmas ekan boshqasiga. In some countries, governments are encouraging industries and businesses to move to regional areas outside big cities. Savol tushunarlimi? Is it clear? So, governments are encouraging industries and businesses. Sanoatlarda, businesslarda encouraging to move to regional areas, chekka-chekka qishloq joylarga jo'natib yuboryapti. Qayerdan? Outside big cities, mana shaharlardan chekka-chekka joylarga chiqarib yuboryapti. Savolda o'qiymiz. Do the advantages of this trend outweigh the disadvantages? Hop, let's remember our rules. Paraphrasedan boshlaymiz. Don't change some of the things dediga. Hop, countries, right? Countries. Governments to change qilishimiz mumkin, chunki qarang, governments are encouraging. Tepadagimiz teskarisi bo'lyapti. Bu yerda nima? Active. We can make it passive. Passive bo'lsa buni o'zgartirish kerak. Exactly. Industries and businesses. O'zgartirmasdan bo'ladi buni. Industries and businesses. You don't have to change. You can keep it. Okay? So industries and businesses are being encouraged to move away. By governments, deyishyapti emas. Okay? Boshqa odam encourage qilmaydi ular. To move. Move. Synonyms? Do we have any synonyms for move? Relocate. Yeah? Relocate. Move away. Yeah. To regional areas. Rural areas, maybe. Yeah. External. No, not external. Tashqi joylarga. No. O'zbekchada ham unday emas-ku. Okay. Qayerda yashaysiz? Tashqi joylarda yashang. No, you don't. Outside big cities. Big cities like urban places, urban spaces, urban areas. Right? Yeah. So that's what you can do. Okay? Don't change some of the things. So it is true that industries and businesses in some countries are being encouraged, are being persuaded to relocate to or to far away regions. Noun adjective de regional ekan adjective. Oti nima bo'ladi? Region. To'g'rimi? So regions far away from urban areas. Bold. And this savolga javob beramiz. Do the advantages of this trend outweigh the disadvantages? I believe haligida savol esta do the advantages outweigh deyapti. Yeah, remember? Just a second. Here. I believe the benefits are more significant than the drawbacks. That's it. That's the introduction. Clear? That's clear? Any questions about writing introductions and conclusions? No? No questions? No questions? Okay. One more thing. Personally, I completely agree with this view for several reasons. Don't list your reasons. You can also do it. That's not wrong. It just takes too much time and unnecessary, especially for you. Okay? You can do it in like high levels. Okay? Don't do it now. Okay? For you, in order to save time, to write it quickly, okay? Keep it like this. Keep it short. Okay? Because there's task 1 as well. Okay? Well, task 1 ham bor. Ko'p o'quvchilar uyda yozaman deb o'ylaydi task 1 da. Okay? Did you write the task 1? Yozdim task 1 da. Process tushdimi?
I was out of time. Process tushdimi.
You see? Yeah, you're out of time. At least did you write it at home? Yeah. Okay. All right, good. So that's it about the introductions and conclusions. I can do one on main bodies. Okay? Main body paragraphs. We have one, not today. Okay? Hopefully next time. We're going to do one on main body paragraphs. Okay? So today we have another one on this topic. Reading. On reading. Some of you already know. I didn't know you were coming. We're going to do the same passage, by the way. Okay? So, yeah. I didn't know you were coming. So, bugunimizda ham save time. Ko'proq. Bugungi mavzuyimiz demak saving time. Okay? So, writing the saving time. We talked about how to save time in writing. Now let's talk about reading. Okay? How do we save time in reading? So, in Smash, passage 2. Okay? Passage 2. Okay? Not 1, not 3. Passage 2. We're going to be talking about passage 2. So, all right. Look at this. So these are the question types, right? These are the question types in passage 2. These are very common. So look at these. So we got gap filling questions, right? We fill in gaps, and then we have to fill in gaps. Then we got multiple choice questions. We got synonym completion. Then we got sometimes true, false, not given questions as well. So these question types come in order, like one after the other. And then we got these. They do not come in order. Okay? For example, matching headings. To'g'rimi? Hammamiz ishlaganmiz, hammamiz boshimiz og'rigan matching headingdan. At least once in your life. No? Yeah. Good. Matching heading. Bular ketma-ket bo'lmaydi. To'g'rimi? Agar ketma-ket bo'lsa, birinchi savol javobi A bo'ladi. Ikkiniki B bo'ladi. I wish it was like that. Okay? Shuna bo'lganda zo'r bo'lardi. Matching information bu ham bir xil ham deyarli. Almost the same. Matching information. And then we got matching names. Yeah. Title. Yeah, titles. Exactly. This one. This one are the names. Similar. Okay, like there are some researchers, scientists. So your job is to match it with the correct comments, right? So these are the question types that are common in passage 2, okay? So these questions, so gap filling, multiple choice questions, synonym completion, true, false, not, sometimes, not really often. And then we got all the matching questions, which we do not come in order, but these do come in order, okay? So how do we do that? It's the problem, so let's talk about that. So today's topic is this, okay? That's the topic we're going to read. So I give you some time, please. Let's read this. So topic is about women scientists of Bologna, okay? So these are scientists, women scientists who worked in the city of Bologna. Where is Bologna, by the way? No. Italy. Bologna is in Italy, okay? Football ko'radiganlar yo'qmi? Bolalar? Yeah, Bologna bor. Yaxshi komanda emas, I know. Okay, yeah. So we got paragraphs. So we got a couple of paragraphs here, and then we got some questions. Okay, we'll give you the questions. So then we'll talk about the correct way. Okay. So I give you some time now. Can you see it well? So I give you like 2 minutes. Let's read this. Just read it yourself. helps you teach. Right? Exactly. So, description of a teaching aid used in the 18th century. So, this teaching aid, help. Aid means help, right? So, there was something in the 18th century that was used to teach students. Okay? So, a teaching aid. Clear? So, but by the way, it's in singular, so be careful. It's not plural. One. Okay? There's only one teaching aid. Okay? Next one. 18. Reference to. By the way, reference to. What does reference to mean? Reference to. Yeah. Yeah. Reference to basically means information about. Okay? Bugundan keyin reference to degan joy kelsa, forget it. Information about the book o'qining. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. You don't have to understand what it means. Information about. A promotion. What is promotion? Promotion. What does it mean? No. So you're a worker. You're slowly becoming better and better. You're a manager. You're a boss. Finally, you are the president. Okay? Promotion. Okay. Lavozim minash. Hope. A promotion arising from the misfortune of a close family member. Is the question clear? Is the question clear? Is it clear? Can you translate the question? Can you translate the question, please? Close family member. Yaqin oila a'zosining misfortune. Like, yeah, exactly. Omadsizligidan arising from. Kelib chiqqan promotion. Is the question clear now? Kimdir bitta oila a'zosini omadsizligi sababli kimdir nima bo'pti? Lavozimi ko'tarilibdi. Bitta zo'r example chiqib qoladi, lekin shunga, for example, a king and a prince. Qirol bora, prince bora, qirol ketsa, chopilsa, both ikkala tomondan ham haliga. Majoziy ma'noda ham, o'zini ma'nosida ham chopilsa, nima bo'ladi prince? Promote bo'ladi. Tushundingizmi? Misol mana shu. Endi tekstimizda bunaqa emas, qirol yo'q. Women scientists, okay? Kimdir shunday bo'lgan. Okay, thank you. 19. How a handicap. What's a handicap? Qiyinchilik. Okay? It's a difficulty. Okay? It's a difficulty. A handicap may have resulted in a girl being given the opportunity to study. Is it clear? Is it clear? Demak, qarang. Qanaqasiga one handicap, qiyinchilik, right? I mean, for example, like a physical handicap, physical difficulty, have resulted in a girl. Bitta qizga imkoniyatini beribdi. Nimaga imkoniyatini beribdi? To study. Shu qiyinchilik u qizga o'qish imkoniyatini beribdi. Okay? Shu qiyinchilik bo'lmaganda she would not study. Okay? So be careful with that. Next one. 20. Mention of a restriction. Restriction da gaplashdik. What is restriction? Banning masa? Banning masa? Like taqiqlash. Taqiqlash is ban. Let's kamaytirish bu narsani, okay? Restriction placed on where a woman could teach. Is it clear? Xo'p, qayerda bitta ayol kishi o'qita olishiga nima qo'yilibdi? Restriction. What does it mean? Masalan, so there was a teacher, there was a woman teacher, and she could teach, but not qayerdadir o'qita olmaydi deyishdi-da, okay?
Some kind of restriction place, and there, like a woman could teach.
Sure, yeah, exactly. So there's a woman, she's a teacher, she's teaching in different places, and they said, no, you cannot teach here, teach somewhere else. Okay? You can teach, but not here. Okay? Next one, 21. Reference to. Information about an important academic text. Mana 5 ta savolimiz. Qarang, singular plurallarga doim ehtiyot bo'linglar. Bitta ko'p plural yo'q, singularlar bor. I can give you one example. Mana, a teaching aid. Bitta o'qitish uchun yordam bergan narsa. Masalan, qarang. Bu 18-asrda, hozir 21-asrda teaching aid ga misol keltiring. O'qitish uchun yordam beradigan narsalarga. Computer, the projectors, bu bilinma nima deyiladi bu. Board. Endi board emasda bu. Board u tagida board, orqasida. Okay? This, okay? Whatever this is, okay? So anyway, these are teaching aids. This helps us teach. Okay? Endi shuni 18-asrdagi bitta misol shunga. 18-asrda kompyuter bo'lmagan bo'lsa kerak. Okay? Qarang bunga. A promotion clearly men buni joyga e'tibor bergan bo'lardim. A close family member, yaqin oila a'zosi. Father, mother, brother, shuna joylari bor. And look at this one. A girl deyapti. Mana shunaqa a girl, a woman, a person, a scientist kelib qolsa, biling. Always that's your rule bo'lsin, qoida o'rgan o'ylar. A girl dedimi yoki mana aytdim degan. A woman and a girl, a woman. Tekstda xuddi shu a girl, a woman ni ismini yozib qo'ygan bo'ladi. Mana shu qiz, mana shu ayol kishi, she was a teacher. Bu joyda o'qitishga imkoniyat berishmadi. Okay? Mana a woman ni qidirmanda shu a woman ni ismini qidiring. Okay? Always. Yeah, 100%. Okay? A girl dedimi? Tekstda a girl deb yozib qo'ymagan bo'lmaydi-da, ismini yozgan bo'ladi o qizda. Okay? Yeah. So that's it. Bu yerda mana an important academic text. Muhim akademik bir text, manba haqida ma'lumot qaysi paragrafda berilgan. So, bularni gaplashdik. They do not come in order, one by one kelmaydi. Birinma-ketin kelmaydi. Endi savol. Siz 5 ta savolni ishlash uchun hamma paragrafni o'qishga majburmisiz?
Yo'q.
Why? Okay, but you don't know. Qayerdan kelishini bilmaysiz-ku.
Keywordlarni qidiramiz.
Sure. Keywordlarni qidirasiz. Hamma paragraflardanmi? Yeah. Qarang, 5 ta savol topish uchun hamma paragrafni o'qishingiz kerak. Chunki shart. Qarang, 18 ta javobi H paragrafda, H paragrafda bo'lsa, siz H paragrafdan boshlamaysiz-ku. To'g'rimi? Boshdan boshlaysiz A, B, C, D dan. Bu nima degani? 5 ta paragraf, 5 ta savolni ishlash uchun butun hamma passajni o'qishga majbur bo'lyapmizmi? Xo'p, butun paragrafning ichida boshqa savollar javobi ham bormi? Teng ketish kerak. You should be doing all the questions at the same time. Okay? Teng ishlab ketish kerak. Shunda vaqtimiz tejaladi. Hozir ko'ramiz bugun. We'll talk about it. Xo'p, this one. Biz keyingi savolga qaraylik. What is this? Gap filling. Bu endi oson. This is much easier, right? E'tibor beramiz. For example, look at 22. Hope, most notable example, door to women was University of Bologna. Although it was originally intended to teach the subject of 22 nima bo'ladi? Subject. To'g'rimi? Qanaqa subject? Bu joy originally intended. Boshida maqsad qilib, shu fanni o'qitish uchun maqsad qilib ochilgan. Give me example. Bitta example berib. Math. Matematikani o'qitish uchun ochilgan ekan bu joy. Although ochilganiga bo'lmas, shunga qaramasdan many of its famous women worked in the field of
Different kind of subject.
Give me example. Chemistry. Tushundinglarmi savolni? Bu joy, mana University of Bologna, masalan, matematikani o'qitish uchun ochilgan bo'lsa ham, u yerdagi ayollar qaysidir sohada ishlagan ekan. So a different field. Chemistryda ishlagan ekan. Tushundingmi?
In the field of different synonym bo'lyapti.
Yeah, in the field of degani like different degan joy although bo'lyapti. Okay, mana although ular bu joy shu fanni o'qitgan bo'lsa ham, u yerdagi ayollar bu sohada ishlagan. They should be different, okay? Qolganlari mana ishlab ketishimiz mumkin. So, endi savol. Do they come in order or not? Yes, they do. Mana shunga butun paragrafni o'qish shart emas. Butun hamma passajlarni o'qish shart emas. Nimaga? Birinchi savol javobi chiqmaguncha o'qiramizda. To'g'rimi? In order to 23 dan oldin 22 chiqadi-da. Okay, so 22 chiqmaguncha bemalol o'qib ketaverasiz. Okay? So that's it. Next one. Next question type. Yana bitta question type'imiz bor. This one. Matching names. Hop. Do they come in order? Kelmayet keladimi? Hop, ketmaget kelsa aytaymi nima bo'ladi? 26 javobi A bo'ladi. 27 javobi B, C, D. Vaqt zo'r tejaladi. Okay? No, they do not come in order. Ketmaget kelmaydi. Bitta joy ketmaget keladi, bilib oling. Ismlar ketmaget keladi. Tekstda. Bu nima degani? Birinchi lova Basi degan ism chiqadi. Bilasizmi bu nima degani? Masalan, A paragrafda o'qidik sizlar buni. Lara Basi degan ism bormi? Yo'q. That means buni javobi yo'q. Chunki buni ismi birinchi chiqadi-da. Andamovandi chiqishi mumkin emas bundan oldin. Bu yana nima? Maria Ignasiyaning ismi chiqishi mumkin emas. Bular chiqishi mumkin emas. Bu degani o'qib ketyapsiz. Sen A paragraf, B paragraf, D, E ni o'qidingiz, a? E ga keldingiz. E da ham Laura Bassi chiqqani yo'q. Qo'rqmang. Buni javobi chiqqani yo'q degan. Because A ni ismi chiqmaguncha qolgani chiqmaydi-da. Okay? Birinchi o'rinda shu chiqish kerak. So, shunga e'tibor beramiz. So let's read the questions. 26. She offered tuition to those who could not afford the normal fee. Question clear? Kontrakt to'layolmagan qizlarga nima qildi? She offered tuition. O'qitgan. Okay, next one. Her example helped others obtain a right she did not have herself. Right nima edi? Huquq. Right? Huquq. Qarang, uni misoli boshqalarni uni o'zida bo'lmagan huquqni olishga yordam beribdi. Is it clear? So, masalan, o'zida qanaqadir huquqi bo'lmaganda uni, okay? There was some kind of a rule, right? The right that she did not have. Va undan keyingi odamlar bu huquqni nima qildi? Obtain. Acquire, okay? That's it. Next one. She devoted a long period of her life to charitable. What is charitable work? Hariya. Like hariya degani oddiy raqam aytganda doing something for free, like voluntary, for good. Okay? Last one. She was put in charge of. Responsible for. Boshliq qilib qo'yilgan degan. Okay? Like she was in charge of. Like responsible for. So she was put in charge, yoki she was responsible for creating teaching materials. Xo'p, endi qarang, qanaqa qilib ishlaysiz? So 1 minute. Ana qo'ylarda A paragraf berildi. Xo'p, A paragrafga qarang. Imagine your A paragraph is this. Imagine your A paragraph is this. Limon. A paragrafimiz limon. Limonni asosan nima uchun foydalanadi? Suv uchun, to'g'rimi? Suv kerak bizga. Tasavvur qiling, A paragraf limon. Bizga limon kerak emas, bizga nima kerak? Suv kerak, javoblari kerak. To'g'rimi? Javoblarni chiqarish uchun limonni nima qilish kerak? Squeeze it. To'g'rimi? Mana javoblar. Javoblarni chiqarib olish kerak, to'g'rimi? Va javoblarni chiqarib oldik. Limonni nima qilamiz endi? Exactly. Nima demoqchiman? Read the paragraph once. Bir marta o'qing bitta paragrafni, ichidan hamma savollarni chiqarib oling. Never come back. Throw it away. Never come back. Okay? Bu yerda mana lemon mos keladi bizni paragraflarimizga. Squeeze chiqarib olayotgan, javobini chiqarib olayotganimiz. We are answering all the questions. Hamma savollarning javobini chiqarib olamiz. Then we throw it away. Never read the paragraph again. Then you will save your time. How do we do that? How do we do that? degan savol. Mana birinchi A paragrafga qarang. O'qidik-a? Xo'p. Buni o'qib oldik. Savollar esdami? Bitta o'qib yana. So 18th century was a time of logical experimentation. Many of the sciences had their beginnings at that time. But throughout most of the Europe, these studies were reserved exclusively for men. Few options were available to European women with inclination to study. Inclination to study. Inclination? Desire to study. Exactly. Xohish. Okay? Like moyillik to do something. A university education was off limits to women almost everywhere in Europe, except one notable exception, Italy. In Italian universities, women competed equally with men, and among these liberal Italian universities, one in particular stands apart. Xo'p, o'qib oldik-a? Endi mana squeeze qilib javoblarni chiqarishni boshlaymiz. Birinchi savol turimiz nima edi? Matching information. Birinchi mana shuni javobini chiqarishni boshlaymiz. Xo'p, biz o'qigan paragrafda did it talk about teaching aid? O'qitish uchun foydalanilgan yordam. No. What about close family member? What about a girl? Bitta kimdir ismi berildimi? Bitta a girl. No. What about one woman? To'g'ri, restriction bor. Ayollar o'qimagan degan. Lekin o'qimagan. Bizda savol nima haqida? O'qitish haqida. No. Women the teaching yo'q. Important academic text, muhim bitta manba. No. So, buni javobi yo'q ekan. Buni javobi yo'q ekan. Endi eslab olamiz. 22 bular ketma-ket bo'lardi-yu. 22 ni ko'rsak bo'ldi-da. 23 ni ko'rish shart emas. Chunki 22 chiqish kerak undan oldin. 22 nima bo'lardi logically? Subject, fun bo'lish kerak. Bizda Bologna degan so'z chiqdimi hali? No. Bu degani 22 ni javobi yo'q. That means yeah, limon quruq. Exactly. Thank you. Bu yerda javob yo'q. Tushunyapsizlarmi? Ketma-ket keladi-da. 22 ni javob bo'lmagandan keyin 23 bo'lmaydi, 24 bo'lmaydi, 25 bo'lmaydi. Okay? Yana bitta savolimiz bor. This one. Nima ketma-ket kelar edi? Ismlar. Ismlar ketma-ket keladi degani first name bo'lish kerak. First name bormi? Yo'q. Thank you. O'sha limon quruq ekan. Okay? Buni bilmasligida o'qimaslikdan oldin. Okay? Shunda mana bir marta o'qiysizda hamma paragraflarda xuddi shu shaklda ishlaysiz. Okay? Mana B paragraph, I'll give you the B paragraph. B ni beraman hozir. B ni o'qiymizda hamma savolda ishlaymiz xuddi shu shaklda. Clear? That's one. That's yeah. 2, 3, 4. Takotorishin. Yeah. Okay, B paragraph. Olganlar, let's start. B paragraph o'qinglar. Xuddi hozirgidek, okay? Read the paragraph. Answer all the questions. Savollari bo'lsa, kimgadir yetmagan bo'lsa, mana. Here we do have some answers. Although it was originally intended to teach the subject of qaysi fanni o'qitish uchun ochilgan ekan? Law. It was opened as a law school, tushunadimi? Esdami? It was opened as a law school degani intended and originally intended to teach the subject of law. Ayollar qaysi sohada ishlagan? Most women worked in the field of science. Area of science. Field of science. That's the answer. Okay? Mana shu javob. Endi qarang. Pastga tushishimiz shart emas. 24-25 ga nimaga? Nima deyaptimi aytdi? Laura Bassi. Unaqasi yo'q deb aytdi. To'g'rimi? Bu to'g'ridan to'g'ri bunga ham tegishli. Why? Laura Bassi. Ism yo'q. That's it. B paragrafga qaytib kelish shart emas. Clear? Okay, let's move to C. Hop, paragrafni olguncha bundan o'qiramiz. Let's go. Very nice. Let's read this. Among the women professors of this place, Mana Laura Bassi, okay, was the pioneer. She was the first woman to earn PhD and the university first female professor. At the age of 21, Bassi became professor of physics. Wow, at 21, she became a professor. Yeah? Anyone 21 here? You want to break it? Raise your hand. Yeah, kattaroqlar ham bor. 21, hech kim 21 kirmagan bitta 21 kirganlar yo'q. Okay, yeah. Kattaroqlar bordir. 21 dan. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. Look, she was a professor, man. Okay. So she became a professor of physics. However, the university was not so liberal as to allow her to give lectures there. Okay? There. Demak, u yerda leksiya berishga ruxsat berishmadi. Right? Let me highlight this for you. So they did not allow her to give lectures there. This remained right, reserved solely for men. Bassi was therefore obliged to conduct her lectures and experiments in her home. Shuncha uyda qilibdi-da, hamma narsani. So she conducted physics tutorials and experiments for her students throughout most academic career, and for over 30 years offered annual public lecture. So she gave public lecture on experimental physics. She also continued her own studies in literature as well as science, but only considered science as truly valuable, focusing on mechanics, hydraulics, anatomy. But perhaps most enduring achievement is the legacy she left to the women who followed her. Basi's scholarship and lifelong achievement in both research and teaching made it easier for women to obtain university appointments. Most importantly, her successors were accorded full professorial privileges without restrictions placed on gender. So, o'qib oldik. Savollarga qaraymiz endi. Does it talk about teaching aid? It doesn't talk about teaching aid, right? Teaching aid haqida menimcha gap ketgani yo'q bu yerda. What about a close family member? Kimdir oila a'zosiga nimadir bo'ldimi? No, hammasi joyida. A girl. A handicap, qiyinchilik, like, nah, not really. What about this one? Mention of a restriction placed on, kim ekan u? A woman. Laura Bassi. I told you the name. Okay? Ismi turgan bo'ladi tekstda. Okay? A woman so'zini qidirib endi siz. Ismini qidiring. Okay? Va teachermidi u? She was a teacher. What about restriction? Where? University. She cannot teach at the university. She was teaching at home. There was a restriction. Tushundinglarmi? That's the answer. That's the answer. So, what was the paragraph? All right. What about here now? Hope. Laura Bassi was the first woman teacher of University of Bologna, and as well as teaching her students, she also at times addressed people outside. People outside, again, public. Public. Outside the university on the subject of physics. Or experimental physics. Experimental physics. Chunki mayerda nima degan? 2 words. Chunki qolganlar hammasi bitta wordda. Okay? Mana shu 2 word bo'lishi shart. Experimental physics. That's correct? Next one. Of all her studies, Bassi gave the least importance. Eng kam ahamiyatni nimaga beribdi? Literature. She studied science and literature and only gave science truly valuable deb science. That means literature wasn't as important to her. So our answers are law, science, experimental physics, not physics, experimental physics. 25? Literature. Is that clear? Yeah. 2 words, okay? So we need at least one answer that has 2 words, okay? And Laura Bassi. Yeah, I told you it's a big lemon. You squeeze all the answers out of it, okay? She offered tuition to those who could not afford a normal fee. Money. No. What about this one? She helped others to obtain a right she did not have herself. O'zida bo'lmagan huquqni olishiga. Are you sure? Are you sure? At the end. Let me show you the end. Most importantly, her successors. Successor nima degani? No, successor means someone who comes after you. Someone who comes after you. Nima deymiz o'zbekchasiga? Shogirdlari, undan keyingilar, followers. Uni qarang, uni followerlariga were given full professorial privileges. To'lig'icha privilegelar berilgan. Without restrictions. Okay? Says that means they obtained the right she did not have herself. Bunaqa qilib ishlasa ham bo'ladi. Bu birinchi yo'li. Bunaqa qilib ishlasa ham bo'ladi, qarab turing. Exactly. Hamma roziya 26 ga A bo'lmasligiga. Yeah, because no, she did not want to afford qilishadi gap ketmadi. 27 maybe deb turamiz. 28 charitable work. No, umuman gap yo'q. Teaching materials. No. Nima qilamiz endi? Okay, yeah. The A is for 27. Okay? Qarang, hamma savol javobi chiqdi. Hamma savol turini bittadan javobi chiqdi, C paragrafdan. Okay? Mana shunda C ga qaytib kelishi shart emasda endi. That's it. Okay? So, That's what we're going to do. Okay? Shuni tarqataylik. D. Let's move on to D. Of course. One by one. D. Let's move on to D paragraph. I'll show you the D paragraph. In the 18th century, anatomy stood at the vanguard of research, medical research. In this year, Errico Lelli, a painter and sculptor, became the first person to make a detailed reconstruction of the human skeleton and muscles in wax. Odamni haligi skeleton. Skeletini, muscle'larini nimadan yasabdi? Wax. Mumdan. Shamdi, nimasi bo'ladi? Mum. These models were used to familiarize students with the human body. Remember this. Okay, remember this. Lelli was assisted in his work by Giovanni Manzolini, who later became a professor at Bologna. In turn, Manzolini was assisted by his wife, Anna Morandi, who came to be considered the finest practitioner of artistic anatomy. Okay, let's go. Teaching aid? Yeah? Teaching aid ligini qayerdan bildingiz?
Models that help for the
These models were used to familiarize. What does familiarize mean? Tanishtirish. Okay? Students with the human body. So this is D. Clear? Okay? That's D. Teaching aid. That's it. But bu paragraphimizda hech qanaqa close family member, the misfortune. No. A girl. No. Important academic text. No. Yeah, exactly. Bitta paragraph exactly. And Mayta nima bor? Anna Morandi.
Mana shu qism bitta paragrafda chiqishi rostmi? Yoki ikkita harfni bittaga to'g'ri kelib boshqa
NB deb yozib qo'yadi agar shuna bo'lsa. Okay? Oyoqlantirib qo'yadi sizni. Okay? Yeah. Let's read this. Hop, Anna Morandi degan ism chiqdi. Right? Lekin bunga moslash kerak endi. Hop, kimgadir pul berib o'qittiradimi? Like afford the tuition. Now, so this is gone. Bu ketgan o'zi, ha? This one is gone, 27. So, 28, charitable work. No. Teaching materials.
Yes.
Maybe, but not full information. To'liqcha ma'lumot yo'q. Because we have another paragraph. Okay? Boshqa paragraf bor bu haqida. So, please. Let's go. Okay. I'll show you the paragraph. Here. I guess done, yeah, okay, miss. Morandi did not set out to become an anatomist. Her early education focused on drawing and sculpting, but she later combined her keen observations and her artistic talent to produce very faithful reproductions of anatomical systems. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. When her husband fell ill and could no longer teach, Morandi was officially charged with delivering his lectures. Morandi was elected to professorship at the university and 9 years later was also named anatomy department's chief model maker. Chief nima degani? Chief, bosh. No, chef oshpaz u. Chief, okay, like tepadagi. Number one. Hope, let's go. Hope, does it talk about close family member? Nima bo'ldi close family memberga? Died. Yeah, undan battar misfortune bo'ladimi? So, what was the paragraph? Was that E? Yeah. Okay. This is gone. Buni o'qimay qo'yasiz bu yoqqa. Bu tugadi-ku bu. To'g'rimi? Tezlashib ketaveradi bu yog'iga ishingiz, okay? Shuning uchun mana save time shu yerda bo'ladi. Xo'p, Onda Morandi nima ish qildi? Which one? So, did she offer tuition to normal fee? Pul to'layolmaganlar haqida gap ketdimi? No. What about charitable work? So, iloji yo'q. The answer is B. 29B. O'qing 29 da. She was put in charge of creating teaching materials. Chief, model, maker. Model maker degan joy qarang. Maker degan joy creating. Teaching materials, model. Chief, in charge of. Thank you. Clear? So this is also now eliminated. F paragraph, a big one. Okay, a big one. Siz beryapti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's for you too. Beradi hozir yana. I'm going to show you the paragraph myself. I think you're ready. Let's read this together. Hope. Maria Agnesi was a daughter of professor of mathematics at university, but was both a brilliant linguist and talented mathematician. So she mastered French by the time she was 5 years old, and a number of ancient languages by the age of 9. Later, Agnesi focused her attention on mathematics. She devoted herself to algebra and geometry in her studies and compiled the book that made her famous, Analytical Institutions, which for the first time provided a synthesis of many different branches of mathematics. The work became well known because its terminology constituted a basis for subsequent scientific works and dictionaries and encyclopedias. The French Academy of Sciences offered the highest praise it could, noting in a letter that if the regulations permitted it, Mademoiselle Agnesi would be admitted to Academy. Agnesi may have been denied admission to the French Academy, but she was admitted into the Academy of Sciences in Bologna. Upon her father's death in 1752, Agnesi abandoned mathematics and the academy to care for the elderly, the poor, the sick, until her death in 1799. Okay, be careful. Hope. Did we talk about a girl?
Yes.
To'g'ri, ismi bor, but a handicap. Qiyinchiligi, like undagi bo'lgan bitta qiyinchilik, unga imkoniyatini berdi to study. Yemayapti shu joy, like yemayapti. What about this one? Important academic text. Nima ekan o'sha text? The book. Haligi book. Analytical Institutions. Book edi, kitob bor edi-yu. That's it. That's the answer. Is it F?
Yes.
F, yeah. Hop, okay. Misfortune?
Yes.
Are you sure? O'zini o'limi-ku. Close family member'ning o'limi emas. O'zini o'limi. Okay? U o'zini-ku. And then buni birinchida ishlab bo'lganmiz buni. Promotion ham yo'q dedida keyin. Okay? Promotion ham yo'q. That's why that's not the answer. Shunaqa qilib chalatadi o'zi. Okay? Shunaqa qilib chalatadi o'zi. Okay? What about this one? Charitable work? Exactly. Mana, Agnesi, she devoted a long period of her life to charitable work. And ibn narsa. This is gone. D called. 26 is A. D. 26 is D. Tushundinglarmi? Iloji yo'qda, like you don't have any other way. Boshqa iloji yo'q. Mana shu D iloji 26 ga qoladi. Hozir ishlaymiz ham uni ko'ramiz. Okay? 26 is D. So let's finish. We have one more. Please. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, exactly. 2. It's like, berdimi? No? Can you hand that? That's 2. Let's read the paragraph G. This place. A peasant girl from such a modest background would not normally have been encouraged to study, but Daladon was born with a physical deformity. This may have led her family to think she would never marry. Under these circumstances, family might have felt more inclined to educate the girl. The girl. Okay, remember. In any event, Daladon, cousin, she enlisted help of Luigi Rodati, a physician who taught her himself and later recruited other professors of physics, surgery, and pathology to instruct her, right? In 1799, Daladon passed her examinations with the highest honors. I have zor vocabulary for you. Highest honors. Besh bahoga. Manos. Okay? Besh bahoga o'tgan. Okay, and became the first female doctor of medicine. So she was very talented. So I guess it's clear. So remember 19? Handicap may have resulted in a girl being given the opportunity to study. Educate the girl, a girl. A girl. The name, Daladon. A girl, a woman. Okay? And hatta teaching aidda ham nomi chiqdi-yu. Skeleton in waxes and all. So what's the paragraph? G. That's it. D, E, G, C, F. Okay? And then these, remember these? Law, science, experimental physics, literature. Lecture, must say literature. And these. Lekin ehtiyot bo'lamiz. 26 hali ham yo'q lekin. Menimcha hozir javob topdik. It's D. Majburan deydi. 26 ta o'zi chiqqani yo'q hali. E'tibor beryapsizlarmi? Qarang, 26 nima degan? She offered tuition to those who could not afford the normal fee. Odamlarga puli yo'q. Odamlarga o'qitgan odamlarni deyapti. Sizda hozir G paragrafi, chunki bu yerda H ham borda. Okay, there's the last paragraph. Buni bermay qo'yaman, bitta savol bor. We're going to read it together. Okay? Shu paragrafda bor. Baribir javob aniqda, o'qimay qo'yasiz buni. D. Endi o'qiganda o'qidik. So, several years later, Daladon became the director of where she gained a reputation as a stimulating lecturer. She was emphatic about the need to educate young women in areas of medicine, accepted girls into her program without the regard for their ability to pay. 26. That's it. Tushunarlimi? Okay? So, what have we learned? Nimani o'rgandik? Let's recap. Eslab olamiz. So, first of all, we looked at writing. So, what did we learn about writing? So, how to paraphrase, right? So, remember these 4 rules. So, don't change every word. Keep some of the words. Keep them there. Change the grammatical structure. Active, passive, passive, active. Adjective to noun, noun to adjective, word formations. And lastly, correct synonyms. Please, no synonyms, correct synonyms. Okay? That's 4. Paraphrase, that's enough. And then we answer the question in short. Don't make it long. Okay? Keep it short. For example, mana oxirgi versionimiz bu shaklga keldik. It's argued that government should start a complete ban on extreme sports, including skydiving and skiing, because they put human life in danger. Personally, I disagree with this view for several reasons. And then we talked about conclusion. You just rephrase your introduction. And then we learned this, right? We learned this. So you read one paragraph. Do you do all the questions. To'g'rimi? Bitta paragraf o'qiymiz, hamma savolni ishlaymiz. Bitta paragraf o'qiymiz, hamma savolni ishlaymiz. Boshida mana bugun misol uchun vaqt olgan bo'lishi mumkin bu narsa. If you keep doing it, you will master it. To'g'rimi? O 21 yoshda professor bo'lishyapti. Bitta passage ishlayolmasanglar endi. Okay? So, we take the paragraph, we squeeze the answers, we throw it away. Okay? Lemon is the paragraph. Okay, you squeeze, you get all the answers, and then you throw it away. So, any questions about writing, about reading? If you have any questions, you're welcome. No, yeah, please.
At the start you said that some questions are in order, will
Yeah.
be in order, and some not in order.
Yeah?
Step filling, like matching hidden.
Yeah?
But from yesterday's exam, it was not in order.
Which one?
Especially true, false, not given, as you said.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, Pastor. He said.
Did you say?
It was in order, but
Yeah, it was in order.
it was mixed with gap filling. And
Oh, of course. Of course they are mixed. Yeah, they are mixed with other questions, but they are in order. Let me speak in Uzbek. Passage 1 haqida gapiryapsiz. Passage 1. Xo'p, savol beryapti. True, false, not given bilan gap filling tushgan. Doimiy tushadi passage 1da. Passage true, false, not given o'zi ketma-ket bo'ladi. Misol uchun, let me give you an example. 13 ta savol bo'lsa, 1 dan 8 gacha true, false, not given. 9 dan 13 gacha gap filling, ha? Boshidan boshlab, birinchi paragrafdan boshlab true, false, not given ham javobi, gap filling ham javobi chiqishi mumkin. U in orderni buzadi degani emas. Gap fillingni o'zi ketma-ket ketaveradi. True, false, not givenni o'zi ham ketma-ket ketaveradi. Bir-biriga aralashib ketgan bo'lishi mumkin. Okay? Lekin o'zlari ketma-ket. Okay? Buni qozoni boshqa, buni qozoni boshqada. Okay? Yeah, ketma-ket ketaveradi. Shuni lemon qilsangiz ham bo'ladi buni lekin. You read one paragraph, true, false, not given dem ishlaysiz. Gap filling dem ishlaysiz. Mana tusharkan bu ham. Yeah. Yeah. Should lemon. Okay?
Last time
Don't forget
you
lemon.
said that this method will work on your passage 3 also.
3,
I
yeah.
have done it, but it's working.
Yeah.
But it was a bit hard.
Yeah. That's why you need me. Okay?
I don't know
Yeah.
if you can say.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
At home I got it.
Yeah, that's why you need a teacher. Ba'zi joylari o'zgaradi-da. It's not exactly the same. There are some things. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Any other questions? No reading, no writing. So, that's it, okay? So please don't forget this, okay? So rasm esda qolsin bo'lmasa, that's why it's going to be easier. Ayniqsa practice qilganingizdan keyin bu narsa tezlashib ketadi. Okay? Ko'proq ishlash kerak, ko'proq shu usulda ishlab ko'rsanglar. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, keep doing whatever you are doing. That's working for you. Okay? So, yeah. These are the things, and then thank you. All right? That's it. I can share these, okay? If you want. Telegram, Telegram, yeah, on Telegram. Yeah, we can, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.